up in the sky? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman for all seasons. The new Absolute by DC. What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Price Books. And today we're looking at this beautiful, beautiful Absolute. Ooh, mwah, my gosh. You know, we've gotten a lot of Absolutes. We've got a lot of really impressive formats and book types. But this one looks, man, like, okay. So to start off, obviously you see this amazing artwork of Superman going across the slipcase like that. Very cool. The colors on this, the like watercolor aspect of it, looks so, I want to say calming almost, but oh, it just looks so good. Now, also on the slipcase, I mean, obviously it's cardboard, but they put some sort of like the fabric on it. If you grab the Taschen book, you know what I'm talking about. Some of the higher quality books have it like that. That's what they picked for this, and it feels amazing. It looks amazing, clearly, and I'm actually really excited to look into this book. Let me also show you what it looks like. You know, I gave you that wraparound course. Let's show you inside. The book is also like that as well. So very much that fabric wrapped around it. Let me see here. Yeah, very, very nice. Here's the front. Oof. The spine and the back. And this Tim Sale artwork is amazing. Clearly, if you've read Long Halloween and I think some of the Batmans that he's done, well, Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb have done Batman for a while, or you know, they're one of the greatest runs. Seeing this type of artwork for Superman is exciting. It's great. And then the artist for this as well, I think his name is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's B-J-A-R-N-E. Jarn Hansen does the watercolor coloring on this, and it looks amazing. Even look, you're seeing it in color there. Even the just like the grayscale on this one looks so cool. So the format on this and the quality and the build on it is exceptional. I really do appreciate that they went above and beyond for this book. I'm excited to jump into it, and I hope you are too. So let's go ahead and crack old, big old. What do they call him? The Boy Scout. Yeah, the Boy Scout, old blue, big blue, whatever you want to call Superman. Let's jump into it and take a look at Superman for all seasons. All right, here we go. Again, beautiful cover. Love that fabric on there. Let's see here. Very nice. And the quality again for Absolutes, I think if you can't get attached in one, obviously for this book it's not going to happen. But Absolutes are the way to go if you want to focus primarily on the quality of the build for the book and the format that you want to see it in. Basically, the best way to view it, I think Absolutes are the way to go. Not only do you get the bigger pages, of course, but you get the higher quality pages as well. They're thicker, they're semi-gloss. I feel like it's, it just looks so much better. This one has number down here at the bottom, so that's cool. For stories that really impact Absolutes, I think are the best way to read them. Look at the vibrancy on that. Look how vibrant it looks. Like seriously, it's crazy how good this looks. But yes. If you want the Omni to get everything associated with it, that's great. Go ahead and get the omnibus. That's awesome. If you just want to read the story, find the trade paperback. That's awesome as well. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that because you're enjoying the story. But if you really want, like, it impacted you and you want a permanent copy of in the best type of quality and the format, Absolutes are, to me, the best way to go. Look how great this looks. You get to see it bigger than before, maybe brighter, maybe, but it looks so good. And the watercolor aspect on this looks so nice on the art by Tim Sale. So that's great. Just look at that. Ooh, man. So this looks great. And then Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale are one of those duos that are defining for characters in their runs. Long Halloween is one of the few examples, or I think the primary example I bring up. What a great story that they made, and anything that connects to that they did afterwards as well. And then, you know, Superman for All Seasons, he gets that star treatment from them as well. So that's great. Now I haven't seen if there's any extras, so we can do that. But let me just continue showing the artwork on this. Look at the expressions on the characters' faces, how it looks for Clark Kent. You know, having to deal coming to the city. You know, having to cope with his powers when he was a little kid. I like the aspect of like the city's like more grimy, and then like the in the earlier on when it's in this farmhouse. I'm gonna be switching back and forth. Look at that, the tornado looks so cool. You know, the use of watercolors on this is really great. Okay, so basically, as you see, the story ends maybe like right around here. And then from there we have extras. So that's a pretty good chunk of the absolute. So again, you have, I would say, if you're a big fan of the story, this is the story, this is extras. If you're a big fan of the story, then definitely absolutes are the way to go. But they also have a bunch of bonus stuff. So if you're just like, I just want to read the story, I don't want all the rest of the, I'm not that big of a fan for me to grab all the rest of this, then okay, understandable. Get the trade paperback, which should be available or is available. Look, so a script basically for the story right there. And yeah, like I said, this is definitely, if you're a big fan of the story itself. Hush, to me, for example, that was, I think, what most attracted me to Batman when I first read it. And it's been such a long time. So I would collect the Hush Absolute any day of the week easily, twice on Sunday, just because to me it was such an impactful story personally. So that's one of the ones I'd get an Absolute. So again, it depends on you. No rush. I mean, we're not. Of course, we want you to buy the book if you want to, but we're not trying to pressure you to do it. You know, here at OPB we are fans. So you know, the trade paperback, you just want to read the main story. Cool, get at it, no problem. The scissor breaking when he's trying to cut the hair. That's pretty funny. You know, but you want the format because the story, you know, made you see Superman in a new way and you grew to appreciate him even more and any of that stuff. Cool, get the Absolute. That's perfectly fine as well. You know, we're here for you guys as fans, as you know, fellow comic book readers, as fellow collectors and enthusiasts who love the heroes, who love the stories, who love the writers and the artists, and being able to see this behind the scenes, like the pencil work, how it looks like black and white like this, so cool. That way you can, you know, put the colors that you would imagine in your head. You don't have to go with what they pick. You can just, you know, use your imagination. That's what we live for. Oof, this is so nice. Man, Tim Sale really does knock it out of the park. Did I call him Jim Sale earlier? I'm sorry if I did. Please forgive me. Okay, look, so this is my favorite aspect of it. So you get to see the different coloring techniques. You get the watercolor right here. As you can see, it's really just the color, none of the outline, because in real life you don't see outlines. You just see like the aspect. Then you get, of course, Tim Sale's outlines there, and then you combine them and you get this. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The fire looks so great. Even this one without the lines look really cool, but then you combine it and you get this one. Man, that's just, I'm always in awe to see, you know, the different styles of art, of artists, how they can make characters come to life, how they express not only their technique, but, you know, they basically project how they see the character, or you know, their thoughts on the character whenever they draw them, and seeing it here like this, it's so cool. You know, because I was actually arguing with my brother, I believe. He's like, you know, would Superman even be able to be muscular? Because obviously he's you know, superhuman. So how would he be able to work out? I know, you know, there's some comics where they mention that he, in the Fortress of Solitude, he has, you know, weights that he can use to simulate, like, you know, other planets so he can lift it. But let's say he didn't find that, he wouldn't be muscular at all. He would just, his natural strength would just, you know, be enough to save everybody, so he wouldn't be muscular. But seeing the different styles of people, how they want to draw Superman, I think that's my favorite part of our comic books and the different artists. Like, there's not a defining, oh, this is how he's supposed to look all the time, because we've gotten different versions of him in different, you know, physiques. Same thing with Batman. There's different costumes and such. So, you know, you want a muscular? That's cool. Let's see it. That's awesome. You want to draw him as somebody who, you know, would have maybe a big frame but not very muscular. Let me see that too. You know, I can understand that. Oh, this is cool. I like that. Oh, look, he drew Batman in there. A little sneak peek. A little Easter egg. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. You got Tim Sale's artwork. You got the watercolor from what's his name? I'm so sorry. Oh, Hansen, from Hansen on here. That looks amazing. Wow, it's so vibrant and you know, hopeful. That's one of my favorite things about Superman. He's such a hopeful character. He's an optimist, you know, because he came from a planet where everybody else got, you know, he's the only survivor, and he came here and he was accepted by this family that taught him the values of you know, the American way, but also like a family. And he's just the ever optimist, the flip side of Batman, of course, you know. And that's why I think their relationship is one of the coolest. Superman is definitely the superhero, you know, bar none. I don't care who you say. You think of superhero, you think of Superman. The original, the OGG, triple OGG, you know, the Man of Steel. And you get to enjoy, you know, Batman for all seasons in the absolute format. I think this is great. If you're a fan of Superman, this is definitely the one that you want to get. You know, that's just my humble opinion. I love Superman stories just for the optimism of it. You know, I love Batman stories, of course, for the grittiness of it, and you know, he's just a human. But superheroes, I'm going to read about a superhero. Give me some depth to Superman, and I will be there all day. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys thought of the Absolute, and I will see you in the next one.